Yes, so Marx did send Lincoln a letter at the end of the Civil War congratulating him in that victory, and basically said that if you were elected on ending slavery, then your reelection is death to slavery or something like that. I'm paraphrasing, but the letter it came from the International Working Men's Association, I think in 1864 or 1865. Karl Marx was the secretary for France in that association, and sent this letter to Lincoln. Lincoln's office did respond. I forget the name of the person that wrote back specifically, giving the words of Lincoln, but so it wasn't like, penned by Lincoln himself. But he did reply. And there might be more letters out there, but I couldn't find any. I've never been able to see any, and there's only a couple of books out on the subject, and they're kind of pricey. So unless that's kind of like your interest, then I don't know. But it would be interesting to see if there's more letters out there. That's the only thing that I know of. Marx did write for, it was the New York Daily Tribune, which Lincoln did read, but there's no evidence directly that he read or admired Marx, but Marx wrote something like 50 articles for that paper. So undoubtedly Lincoln would have seen some of those articles. And Lincoln did say things like that labor is prior to and independent of capital, and that it is basically more important than capital. Lincoln said something like a few people own capital, and those few people do not like to labor. And I'm paraphrasing, but basically rich people don't like to work. So Lincoln said some pretty, some pretty awesome things about, labor and capital and all that. But, he obviously wasn't a Marxist himself. But, yeah. Anyways, check the letter out. It is on Marxist.org. Free to read. All right. Solidarity, comrade.